Hey, Taki here. Hope you're doing great. I'm in Fiji right now. Hopefully the Wi-Fi here off my phone gets us through. I just had a great session with a client who's asked me a question the other day and then inspired me just now to share a little bit about imposter syndrome. What do you do if you don't feel good enough? Or there's a part of you deep down inside that when no one's looking feels like a fraud. Like, who am I to do this? What have I done? Am I good enough? And here's one thing I know. I've worked with hundreds, thousands of coaches around the world, and every single one of them, myself included, has grappled with this. And so firstly, if you felt that, you're not alone. Everyone goes through it. So let's talk about what to do about it. Is that okay? I want to give you three things. I'm going to make this relatively quickly. I'm going to show you what she said to me, and then I'll give you the three pieces of advice that I shared with her. Okay, so going to keep her anonymous. Hey, I've got some really badass folks signing up for the mastermind. New client, launched this thing. It's gone from an idea to 15 people so far in a $20,000 a year mastermind in the first month, which is killer. So really badass people signing up for the mastermind, folks that I am a fan of. In other words, I'm here and I'm attracting some people who I've looked up to, and I still do. Have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous about serving them and making sure this mastermind is the bomb. I want it to be the best women's mastermind for blah, blah. How do I deliver an experience that will blow their freaking minds? But here's the kicker. Also, how do I manage the imposter syndrome? Right? I know I'm great at what I do, but I've had issues in the past. So let's talk about this. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you three pieces of advice I've just shared with my client that have helped me and helped others, in the hope that it helps and serves you as well. Okay, so what to do when you don't feel good enough. Here's the first thing. By the way, I think I invented one of these three. The other two I heard, and I'll credit sources because that's what good people do. The first thing came from a client of mine called John Cottrell over in the UK, and he had a prospect come to him who felt like, I'd really love to work with you, but I'm scared out of my mind. And he said, that's good. Here's what, they don't know that you don't know. Yeah, that's true, Matt, but I want to get past I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I really don't. And so I want to, I'm assuming that you've got some skills and that you're just a little bit shit scared, and that's totally okay, right? Not that you've got nothing to offer and you're a flim-flam man, right? I'm sure that's not you, Matt, but just to be super, super clear. Here's the first thing. I want you to balance scared and excited. And so John said, if you were all scared, I'd know you weren't ready. And if you're all excited, I'd know that you weren't realistic and taking this seriously. So if you're all scared, not ready. If you're all excited, probably not taking this seriously. But if you're both scared and excited, that's exactly how we know this is the right thing for you. So if you think about the people you're serving, if you're excited about it and scared at the same time, I just want you to give yourself a big fat tick in the scared and excited box and know, okay, great, this is a really good sign. Again, if you're all scared, not ready. If you're all excited, probably, frankly, not taking this seriously enough. I think it's good to have a little bit of reverence for wanting to do a great job for your clients. So that's first. The second thing, so that was from John Cottrell. Thank you, John. The second thing that I found really, really helpful is just realize that these people see stuff in you that you probably don't yet. And if people who you've looked up to, or even just clients generally, see an ability in you to get them where they want to go, then frankly, maybe it's time you let go of your own limiting beliefs about yourself and you step into what other people can see in you. And so the metaphor I've got for this is this snake shedding its skin. We've all got here's how we see ourselves. But the moment you get a significant other who sees more of you, more in you than you see in yourself, it's probably a good sign that if they see it in you, it's your call to step into that and let go of the old and begin with the new. So the second thing I'd say is just let go and step into their belief. Does that make sense? So here's the second thing, is just to step into their belief in you. Okay, and here's the third thing. The third thing is something I got from a great friend of mine, Matt Church, who was using it in the context of public speaking and being nervous about what an audience would say. But I remember reading something that Matt said once, saying, fix nervous with service. And the truth is that if you're worried about, am I good enough? What will they think of me? Can I really do this? All of those say that you're looking squarely in the mirror at you instead of at them. And so you should just let go of the easiest way, frankly, to let go of the fear or the am I good enough is to don't even think about you and just get busy helping people. We've all seen those stories of how, there's a child stuck under a car and a mum just completely, to protect her child, just single-handedly lifts a car and the baby escapes. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got a name. What they do is they fix nervous with service. They just get busy helping the other people and they completely forget what's possible or what's not for them. Afterwards, they're probably like, I don't even know how I did that. That's what I want you to do with this. People are trusting you. People are hoping that you can get them resolved. Don't even worry about you. If you're thinking about yourself, either talking yourself up or talking yourself down, either way, you're talking about yourself and you should drop that. You should just be 100% focused on helping the others. Cool? This is a quickie on what to do about imposter syndrome. Let's just kind of quickly summarize. Number one, if you're all scared, you're not ready. If you're all excited, probably not taking this seriously enough. But if you're scared and excited, we're doing it right. Just deepen the breathing, like Mike said. Number two, step into their belief in you. If they see it, it's probably just, I don't know how metaphysical you want to get, but it's probably just kind of your chance to step up and step into other people's, what they see in you that you've been ignoring or that you haven't been able to see. And then thirdly, let's fix nervous with service. It's not about you at all. Let's just get into helping them. And in helping them, all of their hopes for you will come true and all of your fears about you will evaporate into distant memory. Cool? Listen, I hope this has helped just a little bit. I don't normally talk about this stuff, but I think it's a really useful conversation that needs to be had. And if you've had imposter syndrome or are having it right now, may these three things kind of set you a little bit free. So get busy just getting on with the difference you put on the planet to make. Cool? Big love from me. Take good care. I'll talk to you soon.